So look, y'all, not too long ago I ended up going out of town, right? And while I was there, I ended up visiting a few of my friends. I was there to visit my family, but it's my hometown, so I saw a couple of my friends too. So now with that being the case, one of my friends was inside of a relationship. They in this relationship. Me being who I am, I'm just happy for the circumstance. So I'm like, you know, giving them this whole spiel, as I do at times, because God gave me like an experience through dating and etc. He taught me a lot, although I only had 2 relationships, right? But they were very black and white. If you haven't saw my live, I think it was called God, My Love Sent from God versus My Love Sent from Hell. So this is where I really got all my wisdom from and etc. So I'm sitting there, I'm giving them this whole spiel and rundown and stuff like that. I'm like, hey, if y'all come across this or come across that, this, that, and the third, right? But at the end of my spiel, I specifically said, hey, but you know, as long as ain't neither one of y'all being mentally abusive, emotionally abusive, or physically abusive, then y'all might be okay. You know, they don't even know why I went into all of this. I don't even know why I went into all of this. But what I realized is that that was a moment where they could have felt like, okay, so who said what? Because why is she saying all of this? Now, the reason why I say that is because later it came out that the relationship was going through a lot of abuse and nobody knew. So with that being the case, also what I learned is that sometimes, for one, people will think that somebody is intentionally attacking them or subliminally attacking them, but the whole time they aren't. God will literally just be genuinely speaking through that person and using that person at that moment. So what that teaches us is that we always got to keep our hearts in a place of humility where we're ready to be taught. We're ready to learn. We got to be humble enough to accept that we may need to change. You get what I'm saying? That's what it taught me. Because for one, I was one of those people who sometimes would be like, man, you probably already knew that. You just trying to say something funny. You trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? And I would take things like that. But looking back on that circumstance, I was the one speaking and I meant nothing by it. You get what I'm saying? So with that being the case though, you guys, also just keep in mind that God may speak at any moment through anybody. It could be from a friend, an enemy, a parent. It doesn't even matter. You get what I'm saying? It could be God himself. But if you don't have the heart posture to learn and to grow, then you're not going to receive it regardless. So that's why I say, don't be on offense. Just be ready to learn, to change, to grow. Because that's all we can do. And that's the only way we're going to be able to do it.